What's going on, guys? Welcome back. In today's video, we're just going to show you and let you hear how this bike sounds with the OEM cam chain tensioner plug that's black. We did get the silver one because we do have some rattle for a couple seconds when the bike starts up. So we're going to just get a sound clip of that so you could hear the rattling, and then when it stops, and then we're going to see how it is after we replace it with the silver plug. You can see in here that, where is it? Yep, you can see you got the black plug in there, and we're going to replace it with the silver one. Where the heck did I put it? It's in my pocket. Yeah, so we got the silver one. It's supposed to be a little bit longer and put a little bit more tension on the chain. So let's get a sound clip of this thing. And I'll try to get close over here so you can hear it. Side cover off to get to it. There's going to be a bolt here, a bolt there. You take out these two. There was one right there, one right there. There's one right over here. I've already lifted it up, so this part's supposed to be on the back. And there's one over here, and then this thing literally just pulls out like so. You gotta get that back one off real quick. Now literally you can just pull this out. The turn signal is disconnected. Obviously when you pull this out, if it was connected, you would have to, unconnect it first to fully get it off. Okay, just kind of pull this out like so, and there we go. Alright, so here's the plug that we were talking about. You're gonna need to put a rag on here because when you're taking this out, it is going to leak a little bit of oil. Probably shouldn't have started it, but I wanted to let you guys at least hear how it's going to sound when it has that bad rattle. So a little bit of frame damage over here. We're just gonna sand this down. Should be okay. We've gotten some bolts that we'll put in there, and I think we'll be all right. So we have our rag in place. This is a 24mm. We're going to use a ratchet. This wire, I don't think it's connected where it should be, so I just kind of push it off to the side. But now we're going to take this nut off. Wasn't really that hard to break. So now we can just loosen it by hand. There is an O-ring I'm noticing already, and here comes the oil that I was talking about. So I'm just gonna kind of let that drip out and do its thing. It did pop out now, and there's going to be a metal piece with it right there. So we're just gonna, I'll take it out for now, or I may just leave it in there. But now we're gonna install the silver one, and we're gonna see if this one is any taller than the silver one. So let's go check that out. Hey, I'm gonna pull this out, I'll keep it in there. Why not? All right, so here's the part number. If you wanna see it, obviously you could just pause it if you need a longer time to look at it. You can see it is silver. I think it's like the same size though. I don't know, we'll find out. Or maybe, I see what it is. So, hold on, let me get these out and compare them to each other. Now the difference between these two is that this raised part in the center over here is higher than this one. So technically, when this thing is against it, it's going to push it back farther against the chain. You can see how we only have that much space. And you look at this one, it goes a lot deeper. So remember to remove the O-ring and install it on your silver plug, otherwise it will leak. All right, we have our silver cap installed. There's literally just take the old one out, and then you have to push it in and then get at the thread and then thread it in there and then tighten it up. I did just kind of move this out of the way because it was kind of hitting the exhaust or close to it, so I didn't want to burn it, obviously. So here goes nothing. Let's see how it sounds. I mean, I don't know. Should be good. Let's hope it gets rid of the of that rattle that I had for like 10 seconds or whatever it was. Wow, that's better. Literally like just a few seconds and it's gone. Alright, so this is a couple days later. After installing the plug, I wanted to get a true cold start. So we'll see how it is now. Hopefully it's not as loud, or as long, I should say, with the rattle. So we'll see. Definitely more quiet and quicker.